We are just seconds away from November housing starts and building permits, too. We've been watching the futures this morning, and we've been in the green all morning. Dow futures are actually now up by about 90 points. S&P futures up by close to 11. The Nasdaq up by about 28 points or so. We've also been watching treasuries, and we've been sitting in that same range with the 10-year still at 3.9%, the 2-year at 4.4%. Rick Santelli is standing by at the CME in Chicago. And, Rick, we're about to get those numbers.
Yes, we are. And do remember, this is November. October, we had a little pop in both starts and permits, and the pop continues. November, starts expected to be up around 1.36 million, 1,560,000. That is a big pop. And if we look at permits, similar, but nowhere near the extent. We were expecting 1,465,000. We got 1,460,000. And we had a nice revision to last month from 1,487,000 to 1,498,000. Of course, these are seasonally adjusted annualized units. So let's dig down a little bit. 1,560,000. That is the best read since May. Best read since May. And the second best read of the year. So that is really nice. Not seeing much action in the markets on a follow-through side. And as I said, permits largely as expected. Now, here's the deal. If we look at interest rates for the month of November, we could probably get some clues. That was right at the tail end of the 8% we saw in October. We clipped it for like the first day of November. Then rates just started to slide down. So the range was basically 8% for a nanosecond down to 760. So never got below 7.5%. We know that in December, of course, rates are moving lower. We may expect a bigger pop or continuation of this move, so we want to pay close attention. Right now, we did see rates move up just a bit. We were down 2 basis points. Now we're down 1 basis point in twos. Threes, a 10-year have been down 3, haven't moved much. And if you were to look at a chart of 10-year, Becky, and this as a technician should jump out, we're hovering at very low interest rates, the lowest going all the way back to the summer. And for the last 3 sessions, today being the third, it's very much a sideways action, hovering right around that 390 or a little bit higher towards 395. There has been no bounce to the ounce in interest rates. Bank of Japan had no surprises today. I can't see anything that's going to reverse some of the pressures of lower interest rates at the moment. The big question is how the long end eventually escapes the rest of the yield curve and some of the good cop, bad cop games being played on the short end by Fed governors and Federal Reserve officials that, of course, are trying to continue to walk back the good cop, bad cop of Powell's expression that the last meeting was all about cutting interest rates. Becky, back to you.
Yeah, that is certainly what it's felt like to me, too, Rick, just trying to push things back on the market's interpretation of what Powell said last week. When you were talking 8%, you were talking the 30-year mortgage, because I thought I saw 30-year mortgage.
I'm so sorry, yeah. Bank rates average 30-year mortgaged.
Yeah, and the 30-year mortgage today, I thought it was sitting just above 7%. We haven't shown it on the screen here. Yeah, there it is. There it is right now.
And you could see the way it started to come down in November. Right. Yeah. Yes, it's a lot of movement. And I fully suspect that when we get some of the December data points, that we will continue to potentially see a little more activity, although the seasonality issues and the holiday, of course, may take a bit of a bite out of those shopping or looking to sell some of their residences.